Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Mustangs going up against the Bulls. That one ripped. Back there. Headed one, hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate. Not to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
and a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! Runner tags for home, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out. That ends the frame. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. The Mustangs have the lead, 1-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. Callahan sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead. And sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Two aboard, 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over.
How pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game, but pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Got him swinging. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Reggie Morris. On the ground at first, Mendez. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters...
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Hey, back.
First and second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ramirez coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled the swing. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strike seat with a 3-1 count.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating...
Lewis on third. West over at second. Chang on at first with 2 down. Goes down looking. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 3 innings complete. The Mustangs with the lead 4-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front.
At first with 1 gone to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show.
Yeah.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's a rocket out to left. Montenegro makes the play. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Goodly making him work out there.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Got to hope that you can make contact.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mustangs out front here, 5-2. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he's been in a very giving mood today by him.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. Going gone. And this place is rocking. And it ties it up. It's 5-5.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waiting for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager at this to third. Over to first. That's the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. All even at 5 apiece.
But my mojo right and my motor right. So I roll the dice. So I seize the day. I'm blowing up.
Then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
he's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results. Calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right through there, got him. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the 7th now in game 2. We're all tied up, 5-5. Stages of game 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away to start the 7th.
All right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. That one 95 to finish him off. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, but in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam. Off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, and so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you play.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an air.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
And that one gets away at the plate. Throw to first in time. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, Jim Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-5. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Rader is just 1 strike away. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. Thanks for joining us.